guys, what's up? Rebecca Overson here with the Art of Building a Successful Massage Practice. And today's pop-up live Q&A is from Lailanee Person, who wants to know, are there any tasks you recommend doing on a daily basis to attract more clients to a new practice? This is just my favorite question, because the first thing I recommend you guys, the important places I want everybody to start, especially if you're a member of this group and you're new or you have not yet registered for my free training. It's a 60-minute webinar and it's called 5 Shifts for Creating Your Own Success. It's a free training. It's available on my website. It's at rockyourmassagepractice.com. There's a little yellow registration button. You can watch it at the top of any hour, or you can just register for it, and if you miss it, we'll send you the replay link, which is good for 48 hours anytime. And I hope that every single one of you takes advantage of that resource and makes the time to do that, because 60 minutes with me in that webinar, it is so value-packed. There's so much information, and it really is all of the things that I wish I had known when I was starting out my practice in 1995. All right, so there's a couple of things in there that I keep coming back to again and again whenever I get asked this question about how to attract new clients into your practice. So the first question you have to answer is, who are you trying to get in your door? You guys, marketing messaging that is directed at everyone is seen by no one. I want you to get really clear that you cannot possibly serve anyone with a pulse. You need a niche, and as I define it, a niche is a problem you solve or a population you serve. Don't get niches confused with modalities. Your clients don't care about the tools you use. They only care about the outcomes that you're able to help them get. Okay? It's really important that you get this. In fact, if there's nothing else that you guys ever get from anything I teach, please make that be the number one thing, is that you've just got to get clear about who you best serve. And you guys, there are many more reasons why that's important besides just knowing who you're marketing to. It also has to do with the fact that people will only heal according to your belief in their ability to get well and your ability to serve them. So it actually, on an energetic level, makes a lot of sense to only be serving the people that you really truly know that you can serve, because you've solved that problem over and over again, or maybe you've walked in their shoes and you're just a couple steps ahead. You know, I have people in my 8-week business mentoring program that are doing amazing things because they're getting really connected to their purpose and who they're really here to serve, whether that's people in addiction and recovery, or people who are coming out of abusive or traumatic situations, or people in the queer community, or people who are pregnant, or people who have, you know, neck, shoulder, and upper body pain. You know, like, these types of things are really important if they're in your history, because it helps you to get much more connected to and credible with your potential clients. Okay, so always niche comes first. You have to know that first before you begin to market a practice. Okay, so that's, you know, again, you're asking for tasks on a daily basis, but before you do anything, get really clear about your niche. Okay, and then, you know, once you've done that, it's like so many things are just going to fall into place, because everything that you do in your practice should be done with strategy. It should be done with the strategy to attract that exact client. You know, so say, for example, you're working with pregnant women. I wouldn't be set up in a hair salon for pregnant women. There are way too many noises and smells, and pregnant women are super sensitive to smells and things like that, right? So it just makes sense for that to be the very first thing. Okay, and then as far as tasks go, Lailanee, and again, I'm not sure exactly where you're at in your practice and what you're doing and what's working and what's not working, but I will tell you guys a couple things not to do, okay? Do not use Yelp for paid advertising. Do not use Groupons. You guys, these things will always backfire and hurt you in the end. Do not think that chair massage is going to yield you full paying clients, which, by the way, is another question that somebody else asked. Let's see, Sabrina. In fact, maybe I'll touch on that. But you know, think about getting first and foremost aligned with your goals. So you know, I can give you strategies and things like that, but I want to make sure that first and foremost you're really clear on what your mission and purpose is for your practice, and then you're super masterful at setting clear goals. You guys, the more people I work with, the more I realize people are not powerfully related to what goals are and how to set them and how to actualize them. So what ends up happening is you end up just kind of running around, spinning your wheels, you're staring blankly at your computer screen, staying up till 2 o'clock in the morning, trying to figure out how to get bodies on your table, posting cat memes, giving massages on Instagram and Facebook, which doesn't work, you know, like those types of things. And without a clear goal, then you can't really know what your actions are, okay? So that's the other thing. So first is niche. Second thing is getting very, very clear what your goals are, okay? Because you all should have a goal of attracting at least 10 new clients a month into your practice. I mean, if you're not getting at least 10 new clients a month, I guarantee you your practice is shrinking, or at least certainly not growing at the rate to do. But you know, it's all action comes from your emotional state. And let me repeat that. All of your action, and therefore all of your results, come from your emotional state, which is determined by the pictures and words in your head. Goal getting and goal setting skills, if their mindset isn't in the right place, they'll always self-sabotage. So again, that's why I say you've got to be totally, totally clear on what your goals are and make sure that all systems are go in terms of you being able to reach those goals. Otherwise, any actions that you take are just not going to work. Okay, so I realize I'm probably answering this question at a more abstract level that Lailanee might just be looking for, like tips and strategies and things like that. But you've just got to get those two things right first and foremost. Okay, so let me know in the comments below if this is helpful for you guys and what further questions you have. We can always dive a little bit deeper. And just reach out to me again, put in the comments below or tag me in any questions. And then also for those of you that are in Orange County, I am performing tonight at the Keys on Main Dueling Piano Bar. It's at the Triangle. And I'm also offering a meetup with any of you at 6:45 p.m. for an hour at the Starbucks at 1870 Harbor Boulevard, also in Costa Mesa. Okay, so if you're coming, please send me a message through my Facebook page. It's just Rebecca Overson, the page, not necessarily through my personal profile, unless you and I are friends on Facebook, okay? So I would love to see any and all of you just there to coach you, support you, whatever it is that you need in order to help you rock your massage practice. All right, you guys, love you so much, and I'll talk to you soon. Bye.